It really does suck. It sucks to have somebody steal from you when you don't do wrong by nobody. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Pretty Edgy. I'm Graylisha and I'm back with another video for you guys. If you are new here and this is your first time watching one of my videos, thank you so much for coming in today. Make sure you go ahead and like this video, subscribe to my channel so that you can always see when I upload another video. If you are already subscribed to my channel and you have seen my other videos, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you go ahead and give this one a thumbs up too. So you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get started today because I don't want this video to be long, but this is a story time video, so this is gonna be my first story time with you guys. So let's jump right into it. So I am going to be telling y'all a story of how I had over 20, really over 30 perfumes and body care items stolen from me. My husband was in the Army. He just recently got out of the Army last year. We were stationed in Arizona. We moved from Arizona to the DMV area, and the Army moved us here. So if y'all don't know about the Army, whenever you go from place to place, they do move you. They do have like third-party movers contracted in that they come to your location, your home, they pack up your goods, they put your household goods on a truck, and then they work with other contractors, or they take your items themselves to your next location. But these are not like people that are in the Army. They are just like moving companies and contractors that work with the Army to get, you from place to place. So we are moving from Arizona to the DMV area, and I had a lot of perfumes. I had over 100 bottles of perfumes, a lot of body care items. I did get rid of a lot of body care items before moving, but I kept all my perfumes, of course. But sometimes those moving companies, those third-party moving contractors, they are iffy about taking like liquids in their truck. So I went ahead and purchased bubble wrap, about 6 clear bins, so that I can bubble wrap my own perfumes and put them in the bins. Because I already knew, or had a really good feeling, that if they were going to do that, then they were not going to be wanting to take my perfumes down there. So I literally spent about 2.5, 3 hours bubble wrapping my perfumes and, packaging them up and putting them in the bins that I bought. It literally took me 2.5, 3 hours. Now, mind you, all the perfumes that I purchased from the beginning of the summer to when we moved, so you're talking about from like June to like October, all the perfumes I purchased within that time period, I kept those boxes because I knew that we were going to be moving soon. So I was like, just to make it a little bit easier for myself, I'm just going to keep those boxes to the perfumes. So one of my perfumes and my body care items, any body care item that I purchased during that time frame as well, I kept the boxes or the packaging that they were in or whatever. So I bubble wrapped my perfumes, the big bottles, the travel size, and my body oils. Wrap all of those up and put them in the bin. I literally had probably like 6 to 7 bins, like clear bins, and they were all full of perfume. One of those bins had all my new perfumes in them. Every single one of the perfumes that I purchased during that time frame that I was just telling y'all about, those perfumes that I kept the boxes for, all of those was in one clear bin. All the other 5 to 6 bins all had bubble wrapped perfumes and body oils in them. So they came to pack our stuff, put them on the truck on October 30th. Okay, stay with me, y'all. Stay with me. So on October 30th, they came to put our things in the in the truck. I let them know, like, I had the perfumes. They were bubble wrapped up. They were completely okay with taking them. They were completely okay with taking the perfumes, being that I had already, like, bubble wrapped them up. They were comfortable. So we, they picked them up. We did what we did. We got, to our new location in the DMV area. Because it was like considered like a cross country move. They had to like put our things in storage. Somebody else had to come take them out of storage and put them on their truck, and then somebody drove to get them to our home in the DMV area. It was a long process. We already were aware of this, so we were okay. We got our household goods on November 17th. So October 30th from November 17th. So you're looking at about 2.5 weeks that they had our household goods or whatever. So they bring our household goods in. They're bringing everything in. It's a whole system that you got to do with like, just making sure everything that all the boxes and stuff that they took, you are receiving those, right? So of course, like I said, it's different contractors, like, different people, different moving companies. So the same people that picked our stuff up and packaged it was not the same people that brought it here to the DMV. Two different people, whatever, two different places or locations or whatever, or companies. So the guy that brought our things to the DMV, to our home, to unload it, whatever, he did mention to me that whoever the people that had our goods before him, they told him that some of the perfumes that I had, in the bins started leaking, so they did have to take some out. I was like, cool, no problem. Like, I have over 100 something bottles, like between 125 and 150 bottles of perfume. So I don't mind if 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bottles are spilled and they have to throw them away because of like safety reasons. I'm definitely okay with that. And that's what I told the man. I said, okay. You're like, no problem. Like that's all good. Like I it's all good. So fast forward, I'm trying to get my house together. I'm not, thinking about my perfumes. I'm not thinking about setting up my perfumes because that's literally like the last thing on my list. Like I want the rest of my house to be like, set up before I worry about my perfumes. It just wasn't a main thing on my list. So, I would say y'all about maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks later, I got my house together and I finally was getting around to set up my perfume area. So imagine my surprise when I get to putting my setup together, taking my perfumes out, and I'm like, whoa, I'm missing this. Where is this at? I literally had to go to my Fragrantica website profile and see which ones were missing. Like I kind of had a good idea, but it was a lot missing from my collection. And I'm saying like brand new perfumes that I had just purchased that were in the box were gone. Old perfumes that were gifted to me were gone. Once I really got, and I'm telling y'all, like, the first day I noticed it, I was like, wow, oh my God. Like, and then from there, I kept noticing things going. Like, the next day, I was like, oh my God, I don't got that. Like, I had brand new items, brand new fancy body butters that I had bought. The new collection holiday drop that I have bought, all gone. Brand new perfumes, new release perfumes were gone. And I was literally like so hurt, y'all, because it's like I don't do bad about people. I don't talk about people. I don't gossip. I don't be in nobody's business. I worry about my business. I give love. I spread love. Like, I stand 10 toes down behind everything that I do. And for somebody to really steal from me, like, that literally hurt. That hurt me because, like, of course, it's just perfume. Like, you know, and that's kind of what my husband, it took him a while to really understand. So I'm like, bro, this is like a lot of my perfumes. And he was like, you know, making it seem like it wasn't that big of a deal until I, like, literally had to sit him down and show him, like, how many perfumes were gone. I literally had to, like, let him know, like, this is, like, over, like, if I was to buy all this stuff back over, this would be literally over $1,000. Literally over $1,000 that is gone, that was stolen from me. And, you know, I know that the guy came and he said that, you know, they had to take some out or whatever that were spilling. And, like, I just wasn't expecting it to be, like, over 30 things. And I wasn't expecting it to be, like, brand new perfumes. Like, even though, you know, I still had, I had bought those, like, the ones I had bought, like, over the summer. Like, even though I had, like, purchased, like, you know, had that for a while, I still didn't really use those perfumes like that. They really just was out the box to go on my perfume, like, stand. I really did not use those perfumes like that. So they were still technically, like, brand new. Like, some of them, if not the majority of them, were probably on the spray, like, maybe, like, once or twice. So they were still brand new items. Still brand new items, still in the box. So I'm like, how can brand new items spill? How can brand new items, mind you, like I told y'all previously in the video, all my brand new perfumes were in the same bin. Once I got, like, packing, and I keep looking over here, y'all, because my perfumes are, like, right here. So, like, I'm talking about my perfumes, and I keep looking at them, like, when I went looking at the boxes, like, looking through the bins, it seemed like, I'm not even gonna say it seemed like, it was perfumes that were taken from every single bin. From every single bin. Brand new perfumes that I had wrapped up, they were all taken from, it wasn't just, like, one bin. It was all of the bins. Each bin, you talking about between 5 to 7 bins, had perfumes that were taken, all of them. Out of all those bins, once I got to looking through them, I only seen one bin that looked like something had spilled in there. And that bin had my travel perfumes and my body oils. And that was the only bin out of all the rest of the bins that I could visibly tell and smell that something might have spilled in the bin. None of the other bins looked like nothing was spilled, nothing was broken, nothing had dried up. I couldn't smell none of the perfumes in those bins, like none of the liquid had spilled. So, you know, that's what really made me come to the conclusion that no, these were stolen. Brand new perfumes still in the box were stolen. Perfumes missing out of every single one of my perfumes bins, stolen. Brand new body care products still in the package, stolen. And not only did I have my perfumes and body care missing, I also had, like, a purse. I had a purse, and in that purse, I put, like, my designer sunglasses in there, some black owned brand sunglasses that I had in there as well. That whole bag, that whole purse is gone. Like, I had a pair of designer Cartier sunglasses that were gifted to me for my birthday, gone. So, you know, it really does suck. It sucks to have somebody steal from you when you know you don't do wrong by nobody. You don't do wrong by nobody. And for somebody to, like, steal from me, that really hurt me. Like, that really hurt me. I had to, like, I don't want to say get over it, but I had to, like, kind of put it in a different perspective too, because, you know, yes, somebody stole from me, but I was able to repurchase a lot of the perfumes that were stolen from me. So that's a good thing. Like, you know, I definitely, you know, I'm very thankful for that. I'm very thankful that I can just go ahead and just repurchase some of the perfumes with no trouble. But it's just the fact and the principle that people are still out here doing wrong by good people. People are still out here doing wrong by good people, and all I can say is that karma comes back around, and she gets hers every time. She gets hers every time. And the fact that I know I'm a good person and I know that I do right by people, I know that karma is going to come back around on whoever stole from me. So, that's all I can really do. That's all I can really say. And that's all I can really hope for, because, I'm just too blessed to just be worried about it. Yes, it does suck, but on the other hand, I am blessed. I am rich in all aspects of life. So, it's really nothing. But, it's just people, just people are something. People are something, y'all. And I do want to say that I do not blame the Army. It's not the Army's fault. I don't blame them at all, because, they do have a system in place that anything that was lost or damaged during the move, I can potentially be reimbursed for those things. So I'm not worried. I do have my paperwork ready to go. I am going to do a letter to go along with that paperwork, so that they can really see my perspective and my point of view of why I feel like these items were stolen from me and not just broke and they had to be thrown away. So that's the end of my story time. I hope that wasn't too long. Like I previously just said, y'all, thankfully I was able to repurchase a lot of the perfumes. Luckily, it wasn't around the holiday season, so it was a lot of deals, a lot of sales. So I really did not have to purchase any of the things I got for full price. So that was a good thing as well. I do have a haul coming up right after this one. Basically going to show y'all the things that I had to repurchase. So the things that were stolen from me, and then the items that I was able to repurchase, during that time. So I am going to be following up with a video on that haul. So definitely make sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell so you can see that video be uploaded. If you guys would like to leave me a comment, like if you had something like this happen to you before, if you were in the Army, and you had things like that you think were stolen from you, that were lost, like let me know in the comment. Let me know down in the comments so that I know that I'm not alone. But that's the end of this video, y'all. Make sure y'all head over to the next video so y'all can check out my haul. Thank you so much for watching. Thumbs up this video, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so you can always see what's next. I'll see y'all next time. Peace and love.